The Provider Toolkit contains materials to support providers through their WA Cares Fund journey, including submitting their application to become a registered WA Cares provider. In this video, we will look at the resources available in the toolkit to support adult family homes to submit their applications with all the required documents. On the Provider Toolkit page, select Adult Family Home from the list of services at the top of the screen. Once the service is selected, the other services will be grayed out. As you scroll down the screen, find Resources for your application. The subsections Application Details and Sample Contracts will open automatically with the Adult Family Home documents highlighted so you can easily find the resources for your specific service. You can select these documents to open them, or open them in a new tab by right-clicking with your mouse and selecting Open in a new tab, or by navigating to the link with the Tab key and then selecting the Control and Enter keys at the same time. The Adult Family Home Sample Contract will show the general and special terms and conditions, statement of work, and other contract obligations, such as insurance and billing requirements. This template includes both subcodes available for this service, respite and private duty nursing. These subcodes will only be in the contract if the provider selects and qualifies for them. The Adult Family Home Provider Application Details document is meant to be reviewed before beginning the WA Cares provider application process, so you are able to gather all the necessary information and required documentation in advance. On the first page, you will see instructions for the document, a general description of the service, and any available subcodes within the service. For adult family homes, if a provider is qualified, they could also apply to offer respite and/or private duty nursing. Next, there are the related laws, rules, and policies associated with the adult family home service. The last three sections of this document are where you will find the minimum qualifications to become a registered WA Cares adult family home, additional qualifications if you also want to provide private duty nursing services. There are no additional qualifications if you are planning to offer respite. And finally, the required documentation you must submit with your provider application. The minimum provider qualifications to become a registered WA Cares adult family home are: hold a valid state-issued adult family home license or comparable credential issued by a tribal government. Comply with background check requirements as required for licensure by Residential Care Services. You will not need to complete another background check with WA Cares for your application, as it is part of your licensing requirement with Residential Care Services. Meet Department of Social and Health Services insurance requirements. You can find more about the insurance requirements for adult family homes in the Provider Toolkit under the section Resources for your application. Scroll down and select the arrow to expand the section Insurance Requirements. Here you will find a summary of the WA Cares provider insurance requirements. The general and professional liability insurance requirements align with the Washington Administrative Code, WAC, requirements 388-76-10192. Comply with all applicable federal, state, county, and city laws, regulations, rules, codes, and ordinances. If you scroll down to the section Provider Contract, you will find the required documentation you need to submit with your provider network application. At this time, the provider network application can't be saved and returned to at a later time, so it is recommended you collect all of these documents before starting your application. You will need to upload the following documents with your application: a copy of your Washington State business license or proof of exemption, a copy of your W-9 request, a copy of your adult family home facility license or comparable credential issued by a tribal government, supporting documentation on your business organization as applicable, for example, list of partners, members, directors, officers, board members, current certificate of insurance meeting the insurance requirements, your rates or pricing sheet. This is only for informational purposes. If you are a private duty nursing adult family home, return to the subsection Minimum Provider Qualifications for Private Duty Nursing. This section outlines the additional minimum qualifications and documents that you will upload with your application to offer private duty nursing, PDN. 1. Must have a core provider agreement with the healthcare authority to contract for private duty nursing. The registered nurse will include their Provider 1 number in the application to show they meet this requirement. 2. Maintain all necessary licenses, registrations, certifications as required. You will submit a license number or upload a copy of your registered nurse license. 3. Complete the private duty nursing program. Classes for all PDN applicants and upload the certificate of completion. These courses are free, virtual, and linked on the DSHS website. 4. Upload a professional resume demonstrating that you have the following experience: 2 years experience as a registered nurse, 1 year of demonstrated skill and experience in assessments, documentation of assessments, and nursing care plans, demonstrated leadership, teaching experience, and the ability to work independently. 5. A written disaster plan. See exact details for what must be included in the application details document. Please note the disaster plan will not be required for the application, but must be provided to all WACARES beneficiaries. This information is required for the registered nurse who will be listed on the contract. If they employ other registered nurses or licensed practical nurses, it is their responsibility to make sure others are complying with all private duty nursing requirements. We recommend that you check the Provider Toolkit website often, as updated information is posted regularly. To make sure you are looking at the most up-to-date information, save the links to the Toolkit's documents instead of a downloaded version.